Hi everybody, this is the lecture 3 for topic of accounting for decision making. Okay, this is the last subtopic in this slide. So this is about the sell or process further decision. Okay, let's see the white box. It will always profitable to continue processing a joint product after the split off point, so long as the incremental revenue exceeds the incremental processing cost incurred after the split off point. Okay, the sell or process further decision is like this. It is for a business that can sell its product now, or the alternative is they can process further and sell an enhanced product. An easy example is like this. Let's say you have a butcher business. You are a butcher. You sell meats. So one of the thing that you sell is lamb chop. So you have an option. You can sell the lamb chop now, or you can marinate the lamb chop and sell marinated lamb chop. So you have two options. You sell the lamb chop or process further the lamb chop and sell marinated lamb chops. So how to make decision? Which one is the good one to sell? To sell the lamb chop or to sell the marinated lamb chop? There is a way to do the analysis and make a good decision about this. So let's see this example. Let's look at the sawmill incorporated example. Okay, the example is like this. Sawmill incorporated cuts logs from which unfinished lumber and sawdust are the immediate joint products. So from one log, the company can cut the log and then produce lumber and sawdust. Unfinished lumber is sold as is or can be processed further into finished lumber. Sawdust also can be sold as is to gardening wholesalers or processed further into another product called Presto logs. So the data is like this. For the lumber, the sales value of the lumber is 140 and the sales value of the sawdust is $40. If the company process further, the sales value after the further processing for the lumber is 270, and for the sawdust, after process further, the sawdust can be sold at $50. Allocated joint product cost is 176 and 24. So the allocated joint cost means the cost before the company can produce the lumber and the sawdust. From the log, the cost to cut the log and becomes the first level product is 270 and 50. Allocated joint product cost is 176 and 24, and cost for further processing is 50 and 20. Okay. So now, how to make decision whether to sell as is or to sell after process further? So the analysis is very easy. So for the lumber, you see here, you have to prepare like a table here. Sales value after further processing is $270. And then for the sawdust, the sales value or sales price after the further processing is $50. And then you have to compare it with sales value at the split off point. For lumber, the sales value at split off point is 140, and sales value of at the split off point for the sawdust is 40. So how much is the incremental value? See here, the incremental value for the lumber is 130. For the sawdust, the incremental value is $10. That is the incremental in value, or the incremental in revenue. And then you have to show the cost of further processing. For the lumber, to further process the lumber, the further processing cost is 50. For the sawdust, to process further the sawdust to become presto logs, the cost is 20. So you can see here, profit or loss from further processing. For the lumber, the profit, the company will get $80 profit if the company process further. But for the sawdust, the company will make loss of $10 if the company process further. So now it is clear now. For the lumber, it is good for the company to sell the lumber after further processing. But for the sawdust, it is not a good idea for the company to sell the sawdust after further processing. The company should sell the sawdust as is. It is more profitable for the company to sell the sawdust as is rather than processing further. So this is the thing that I have mentioned. Okay, this is the end of chapter topic 10. It is actually the end of topic 10. This is the last lecture. So in the next videos, I will focus on sample questions, so that it can help you to prepare for the final exam. Thank you very much. You can communicate with me in the comment section.